Hi, Resident Beard Mike Orvis for Geek Pride at Lfcc with Ricky, the creator of Zombies Hate Kung Fu. How are you doing?
I'm great, thanks.
Good times. Have you had a positive con experience thus far?
It's been good. I've met a lot of cool people. I don't think doing a con over 4 floors is necessarily the way to get the traffic flowing, but that's not for here.
There was a queue for the stairs earlier.
I've got a photo of that. It's amazing. A huge queue for the stairs.
Yeah, I had to tweet it because I thought it was quite amusing that people were. It's like a ride. People were queuing for stairs. So obviously I actually backed this on Kickstarter when I didn't really know what Kickstarter was. My friend Andy just said, "Oh, you'll like this. It's got zombies in it," and I'm like, and just gave you some money. What's Zombies Hate Kung Fu about?
Firstly, thank you so much for backing it on Kickstarter.
That's all right.
It's very much the new religion of our generation where you've got to believe in it even though you don't see anything for a long time. But then at the end, you hopefully get a fantastic comic. Zombies Hate Kung Fu is something I put a lot of time and effort into. I'm passionate about martial arts. I train Wing Chun, and there aren't any, in my opinion, fantastically authentic martial arts comics. So one of the aspects of Zombies Hate Kung Fu is the martial arts being super authentic. I'm an actual Hong Kong fight choreographer that's worked on the films out there, and I think that's why I got so many wonderful people backing me. A lot of the comics fail on Kickstarter, but I was able to bring up something that's really original.
Okay, awesome. And what was your what was the thought process behind Zombies Hate Kung Fu?
So I'm a big fan of a lot of the zombie comics out there, like Walking Dead's absolutely amazing, obviously.
Yep.
Obviously the zombie genre is really overdone, so I want to try and do something a bit different. So I'm going to list things where I think it's different. You might already see things elsewhere, but I've tried. So this is set quite a long time after a zombie apocalypse, where the zombies are sort of less numerous now, but everyone's still scared of them. They're walled up in their little communities. Our protagonists in this have special skills. One of them is a martial artist, and they get to walk around not being touched by the zombies, having a great time.
Okay, good stuff. And so what's your favourite of all time zombie movie?
Wow, I think you got to go back to the original Living Dead, I think.
60s or 90s version? I don't have a problem with the 90s version, man. I think it was all right.
I don't have a problem with the 90s version. It is cool. This is the one where at the end it turns out they all die anyway, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that spin on it saves it for me.
Okay, cool. And what's your favourite, pick any favourite Kung Fu film?
It's hard. I'm going to have to say Enter the Dragon.
Okay.
It's lazy. Lazy to choose a big one, but...
Well, I mean, and the issue I've got is that, Bruce Lee very much had the ethos of, if you're not the top tier of who I'm fighting, I can take you out in a move. Whereas I like to see a bit of struggle. Something like House of Mantis or Dragon Fist. I think they're pretty cool. Do you watch a lot of sort of old sort of B-movie kung fu films?
Yeah, big fan, and the new ones as well. If I could be a total Hong Kong film lovey and talk about my connections to it.
Absolutely.
So my Wing Chun instructor, Sifu Liao Ao Yung, is a student of Ip Chun, who is a student of Yip Man, who you might have heard of. So on the actual poster, I don't know if that's on camera.
Wow.
He actually worked on the Ip Man films because Ip Chun being his Sifu, he knew him that way. And so I'm 4 levels of separation from Bruce Lee. Obviously, that hasn't been borne out in my ability. I'm not pretending that for a second.
Okay. I heard a really interesting story about Burt Ward. Okay, so when they were filming Batman, Burt Ward actually lived in the same apartment complex as Bruce Lee, and Burt Ward was the first person that Bruce Lee fought on camera.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that's really
which
cool.
I just thought was because Adam West a bit kind of like homely, shall we say. I love him. I love you, Adam West, because you're clearly watching. But Burt Ward could actually kick your ass. Just thought it's pretty interesting. Okay, so is there anything you want to say to... How would you elevate a pitch, Zombies Hate Kung Fu, in like 30 seconds?
It's original, it's cool, it's got Kung Fu, it's got zombies, it's got something for everyone. I mean, there's a whole political side to it, but also it's just fun. And I think there's not necessarily enough fun in comics anymore.
Awesome. Okay, one final question. I'm contractually obliged to ask you, Jon Snow, dead or alive?
In the book, right, he dies like halfway through it and no one's mentioning him, so I just feel like he's dead. But then these TV guys, you can't trust them with Game of Thrones, so who knows? Who knows?
Okay. You have to have an answer.
Alive.
Okay.
Brilliant. Or alive/zombie alive.
Okay. Because ties in.
Oh yeah. And I mean, I'm just saying the characters in. Oh, can I swear in this?
Yeah.
The characters in my comic make him their bitch. His Valerian steel sword or no.
Okay, brilliant. Well, thank you very much for your time today. I think it's been really cool.
Yeesh.